Good evening, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, people and species of all kinds. Welcome to Minecraft Survival, FC Boomshot style, aka the Fat Viking Knight. Alright, so today, as a start-off feature, I'm going to give you a little tour of my base, talk about futures to come, and maybe share a little story with you. So let's get started. This giant 101 radius area that you see before you is the pit. It is just massive, 60 blocks tall, and I was insane, dug it out with just pickaxes and shovels, no beacons whatsoever to assist in the aid. I did use 2 stacks of TNT that didn't do jack shit for it. However, I used literally a double chest and a half of pickaxes in order to clear this area top to bottom, the whole circle, and place every furnace like you see before you. Now, this is going to have 2 more offshoots when we're done. That one, of course, will be the animal pen. That will be the nether pen. Not, nether something. This one will be the farming complex. And this one will be the storage complex. And I'll get to that in just a minute. But before that, let's talk about down here. You see how all of this is sand except for the heart and, this huge area here. That's obviously not sand. Well, the entire thing, bottom, will be sand. It will have little islands, trees sprouting up, going crossed into the walkway, little islands with maybe a treasure chest and things that you will be able to find out for yourself in the world download. Now, the heart will be on all 4 sides as well. You can see it's all gold blocks, and then coal blocks on the outside, and then 4 diamond blocks on the inner side as to make it sparkle. So there will be one there, and there as well. And it will form a little river pattern with the islands as well, cutting in between. Now, the last thing about down there is the pillars. Hold on, let me get to a good area. Alright, so there's pillars like that. And those pillars will go in different places around here strategically as well to hold up this bridge as to not make it too anti-physics is what I'm going for here. These walls as well will not just be plain smooth stone. There will be decorations, designs all throughout. But let's go to the first hub. None of these are finished, by the way. So I wanted a classic modern look here. Classic but modern. And so I chose these colors. And up here will be a squid tank, which will be a very, very hard journey getting the squid in there. But that's for another time. I am a huge hoarder in Minecraft. These 3 blocks here represent what is in this place. So as you can see, all 3 are cobble. So every chest is filled with cobble, because I do not like throwing any of it away. Here, I do the same thing, just not as much so. Oh, I'm missing a tree. God damn it. Alrighty. So we have 2 little offshoots here as well. Not completed as well either, but it's got a nice look to match everything else with it. This one, I haven't had it yet, but this is just dirt, gravel, flint, and sand, as well as grass. And then this one is something I'm not particularly proud of, because, well, all of these chests, every one of them, the top row, are stairs of cobblestone. Stairs. In the middle, we have slabs of cobblestone. And in the bottom, we have cobblestone walls. Now, this may be because I have godly amounts of cobble, and I just, like I said, I'm a total hoarder, do not like to throw it away. So, because of that, we will have this room, which will be another 3 blocks tall, and we'll go out that way another 20 blocks as well. And this will be the main storage area. There will be a double chest for every item that I feel like sorting, as well as a little slot in the middle that you could simply drop all your items into, and they will get sorted amongst the whole way of this tunnel. Which I am not a person who is very great with redstone, so that will be a project in itself. So, as far as this tunnel goes, it's pretty simple. Just storage, that's all you need. Next is the farming complex. The farming complex is even less done than the storage, because I tend to work on many things at a time. We will go with something like this pattern throughout, making circles and also, oh, hold on one second. Oh, okay, there we go. Making circles along the way and patterns throughout. Now, you're looking here and you're seeing all this damage. Well, recently I detonated about 3 stacks of TNT throughout this entire thing and blew a massive chunk into it, as you can see here. However, each room will be about here's the center point where you'll walk into the room. So you go that way about 20 blocks and that way 32 blocks. Meaning every time you harvest 1 stack of sugarcane, or 1 row rather, you get a full stack, 64 sugarcane, which I will use to put my villagers to work. I have a perfect paper villager, a almost perfect iron villager, villagers that give great enchanted books, and one that gives wheat, or a perfect wool one at the moment. And so they will be placed in strategic tubes throughout, where they will be easy to access, but zombies of any kind, whether babies or regulars, will not be able to harm them. There will be piston drop-off as well, and making sure that they will be safe. So in here, my goal is to have every single automated farm, but the exception is I don't just want automated. I kind of enjoy the rhythmic noise of hearing sugarcane breaking, actually. And because of that, I've decided to add multiple floors in each one, where there will be the main room will be a regular collectible one, whereas every other one, top and bottom down, will be a automatic farm, just to break up the monogamy of it. Now over there, I talked about the nether one. The nether one is going to have fire from the sky, lava, etc. It's going to be using a lot of clay and nether brick. And I'm going to make it like a game I used to play, Diablo, where King Leoric, he is a skeletal king for all of you who do not know, he will be sitting in a throne, in a sense. The part will be played by a wither, even though he's not that looking. But, you know, for Minecraft's sake, he will be played by a wither skeleton and will be trapped into his throne. However, you will press a button at his feet in order to show the nether portal. And because of the 1.7 coming out very shortly here, the portal will be big. Different style, and a lot of things will happen every time you hit the button. Now, the last one I haven't really talked about, because I don't have too many plans for it at the moment, is the animal pen. The animal pen obviously is going to have 16 colors of sheep, pigs, chickens, squid, as well as cows, and then horses and donkeys and mules as well. And it's going to be fairly big, but I don't have an actual plan for the design at this moment in time for that. So we will get to that later. Now, this is a huge, expansive jungle traveling out in each way probably 100 blocks or so. And, oh shit, hold on. And I tend to make, or I intend to make a full village here where there will be houses, windmills. I'm planning a wood station, an army base, as well as a lot of little things, such as a school, police station, the creepy van on the street, but with the intent of making it all jungleized. I intend to make it, ruined-like. Wood looks like it's rotting a bit. Things are like they were in the old days. There will also be a power plant, windmills, and a lot of other things in this expansive jungle here. Almost the entire thing will be, let's say, colonized, I guess. And as of that, there will be many, many villagers in here as well. Now, each house will be looking different. I have not done the interiors of any yet, but each house will have a specific purpose. Like this one might be my bed, just to sleep in. This one might be just to enchant. This one, etc. And there will be a different building for every single purpose. Just because I'm not into the whole huge efficiency of Minecraft. So, going from that, I will show you the inside of this build real quick. Oops, piss. Oops, what the fuck? Oh god. Alright, so we get a good view here. Don't ignore the crafting table. And you see a pretty good looking house here. Now, these vines are supposed to represent curtains, which I think they do a pretty good job. And you obviously can just cut one of them, and the theoretical curtains are open. So I like that aspect. And I haven't done a whole lot to the inside of these yet. Just nice patterned floor with a little staircase going up. This is like his man cave. He's got speakers and his big screen TV. This will be a clock in him shortly. It's supposed to be like all his CDs. This is his DVD player, and there will be an Xbox, of course. It's got a little balcony that you can look out, and not really purposeful, but none of this is done yet, to be perfectly honest. So let's move on to the next thing. And this will be one of my biggest builds that I will be doing in here, because it also has the pit in it as well. So it's not only this huge village that goes all throughout the jungle, but it is also the pit, which will contain all my materials, all my supplies, all my farms, and everything like that, as to not really put them above ground, though I probably still will, in all honesty. So this is where I first found a spawner in this world. It's not fancy or anything like that, and I just did it like this as to make it not look the same as everyone else's. It just, it's simple drop. Spawner's right there, goes, drops right there, no problem. But this farm has long since been retired now, due to the fact that I have an ender farm and a dual zombie farm, which we will get to shortly. So it's not very pretty looking, and it will be taken down, of course, because I simply